So Philip, what is it that inspires you? What things inspire? What do you get inspiration from?
I suppose inspiration comes from everywhere. From nature, just life. Other artists. I love being around other artists and seeing what they're doing. And you can kind of not rob people, but you get inspired. Like you see maybe things that they're doing. It feeds your imagination, things like that. Yeah. And then like nature. I do a lot of kind of nature type stuff. Birds. I love painting birds of Ireland. Well, birds of any, but like birds of Ireland. The main ones, yeah. So we called in. We got chit chatting to him, and he had a 5-year waiting list for exhibitions. So I was like, oh. So I was going. He was asking me what I did. So I had a couple of images on my phone that I showed him, and he was really interested in one particular piece of a girl I was painting, and I was doing like multiple different layers, like overexposure and kind of trying to capture this idea of movement, but in a still frame as such. So he said he'd take it in and see how it went. So I brought it down to him. The one that I showed him, I couldn't get finished. It's still not finished. So I painted a whole brand new one for him and dropped it into him on a Wednesday. And on the Friday he rang me and he goes, "That painting that you get me?" And I was like, "Oh, what happened to it?" Because it's sold. I was like, "You're having a laugh." He goes, "No, it's sold." I was like, "Fucking hell." He says, "Do you have anything else?" I go, "Not at the moment, no."
Wow, brilliant.
So each piece anyway, that just to keep costs down, like some smaller pieces to start off with, just to start getting my name about maybe. But yeah, it's kind of it's a nice door to have open, and I'm looking forward now to having more pieces
doors
down
open,
there,
yeah.
more open, yeah. On the pier, and there's 2 swans kind of bound to her, and she's kind of, her head is tilted down with her eyes closed, kind of in kind of contemplation. I was happy enough with the outcome. So was she. Got a good response to that then as well. And she's not too bad. Sometimes a little scary, but no studio at the moment. I was supposed to have moved into a bigger one by now, but just, I suppose, different things have happened. I've just been too busy even just to pack up. I can't even take the time to move, but hopefully in the new year I'll have a bigger space, a nicer space. Not that this isn't nice, isn't it? Grand, it does the job. I've been in here for the last 4 years, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like
So
that
many
picture.
pictures.
On my phone.
What's causing that flicker, Phil? And this work is the multiple exposure stuff, is it?
This guy here's a guy called Jude Flynn. He's a local historian. Writes a book called The Fireside Tales, which is loads and loads of bags of information. He was really kind of quirky. So yeah, we tried to capture it. We interviewed him, and the interview lasted about 20 minutes. So I have 4 interviews done. They're the 2 first. I have 2 others done, and I have 2 in the pipeline. So and I'm hoping to have 10 and all done by one or two different publications that I mean they're all right, but I think for an art kind of pages I suppose in it at most. It's just more easier. It sells better as well, like than painting kind of the male figure, because it appeals for both genders, and it's more enjoyable if I let other people look into them and have their own meanings from what I do. So it's kind of funny, like when you hear back, even like the Birds of Beats. I sat in the coffee shop one day while a couple critiqued my work without knowing that I was the artist, and they were full sure that they had been photoshopped and printed onto canvas, and they when Siobhan in the coffee shop was explaining to them that they were painted, they wouldn't believe her, and then she introduced me as the artist, and I had to tell them they're painted and all, and like holy shit. So it does be sometimes quite fun, when you're sitting in the wings listening to people. Okay. I know with the reincarnation thing there, I don't know if I would believe that you kind of were another person or something. I like kind of the whole mortality thing and whatnot that I was watching there recently of these cool pods for when you die. Instead of being buried in a coffin and whatnot, you're cremated, I think, and you're placed in a fetal position in this kind of sack type thing. And there's a seed, and then you're buried, and eventually then you're reborn as a tree of your choice. And I like the idea of that now. Rather than thinking that maybe you come back as another person, or you've lived as other people through time or whatnot.
Did you come back as different things?
Different things, yeah.
Different.
Your essence is buried and along with a seed, and you're reborn then as a tree. I'd like to actually, the idea of coming back as a tree is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll have one or two that I know that I want to use, and then I've float around with a couple of other images just to see which ones will flow then with what I want to paint.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of, and then the concept comes together, and you have like several photographs, and it's all this kind of double exposure kind of element of movement as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I have one inside. It's in another room there, and it's 7 foot long by 4 foot, 7 foot, 7 by 4, and it's huge. And there's 7 of her in it now, and that's what I'm in the process. I've been over a year painting it now. Because she's got 2 full sleeve, or 1 full sleeve of tattoos and stuff, so that it's very intricate.
Redo all the tattoos
almost. Several times, like. So you're having to redo, and it's quite intricate. Like there's loads of different coloured waves and skulls and roses and all sorts going on. So it's really intricate, but we'll get it finished eventually. But I wasn't going to get it finished in time, so I ended up painting a whole brand new piece without tattoos and stuff. So
really, wow. Just to get something down into the gallery, because he said, like he came to me, he said like he had a 5-year waiting list, so there's nothing. And he goes, when he seen my stuff, he goes, well, I actually have do a summer show in the last 2 weeks in July, and I'll give you a go there. Because he brings in, because he has regulars and stuff, so for 2 weeks of the year he brings in some artists that he doesn't show, so he said he'd give me a go, and I think because I sold so quickly, I had so much interest in my piece, that he's willing to give me more space. Plus as well, he goes to the Edinburgh Arts Festival in October, is it? And he wants to bring a couple more pieces over there with him. So I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Nice one. Yeah, I'm all up for that. I suppose it should be something that should be kind of top of the list, really. But